questions so far about what I said? One of the questions I do get asked a lot is, Gordon, you talk about doing the right thing, but it gets confusing sometimes. You know, how do you know what's the right thing to do? That question actually came up in an audience one time. The guy in the second row, he goes, "Oh, I don't have that problem. My wife is always telling me what's the right thing to do." Some have more help than others. And it's true. It's, you know, it can get confusing, and sometimes it seems like we need a crystal ball, you know. But the fact of the matter is that we do have a crystal ball. It's inside of us. It's inside of each of us. Call it conscience, call it intuition, instinct, God, inner voice, call it whatever you want. But we all have it. The key is to get quiet. Listen. We'll know what to do. Now, it may not be what we want to do. It certainly may not be the easiest thing in the world to do. But it will always be the right thing. Does that make sense? One of the other questions that I get is, actually it's more of a comment, is, Gordon, I know what to do. It's just that lots of times if I was to do it, I could lose my job. Or let's say I'll lose my spouse or whatever, you know? My response to that is, well, you don't have to do anything you don't want to do. It's kind of a nice thing about our lives, you know, we have free will. But I got a question about that now. What's going on in your life? If your job, your spouse, or other things that are of importance to you are constantly in jeopardy, are you living your life or somebody else? And I know I get caught in that trap sometimes of doing what I think other people want me to do or what I think the world expects of me. I did just spend 20 years in a corporate career. But if it's in conflict with what our inner voices are telling us to do, what our inner guides are telling us to do, what our conscience is telling us to do, well, that just won't work. We're not wired that way. Our lives are not designed to work that way. We are designed to follow our own instincts, follow our own guides. And when we do that, that's when things work. That's when we thrive. That's when I see people being the happiest.